Okay, so we're going to look at how to create your LED acrylic sign. We'll start here in Fusion 360. You can see I've got a model here that's sliced in half. What we want to concern ourselves with is the uh, size of this part. So here's my LED stick down below, and on top you can see um, the acrylic piece. Now, this is just kind of where the acrylic touches the LED to the top of the box. The rest of it is yet to be drawn, but this is the sort of part that sticks inside your LED box. And so we need to know the dimensions of that. So we've got the dimensions of it. It was 2 by 0.375. I'm going to make it 2 by 5. And so here I'm drawing a rectangle in Inkscape, and you can see up at the top how I can then change the size of that rectangle to match what I want. So you could actually bring this in as a DXF, but it's such a simple thing. I'm just going to draw it in here and create the sizes that I want. Now I'm going to bring in an image, and the image will probably be too large. So you're just going to size it down to what seems appropriate. The goal here is I want to cut out uh, part of the image. I don't want it to all be this rectangle. I want it to follow the outline, and in this case, I'm going to have it follow the outline of my stupid dog here. So we're going to look at how can we trace that out and then cut away the rest of the picture. I'm just going to bring the opacity down of the picture so it's a little easier to see my line. So here I'm just going to bring this down. There we go. Just be easier to see, and you can see that rectangle a little bit better and where the ends of it are. And again, you can kind of position this however you want. This looks pretty good to me. And now we're going to grab this tool here, and I'm going to start by snapping to this corner, and I'm just going to draw lines around. They're not going to be perfect at this point. We're going to come back and take care of them and sort of clean them up. They'll be kind of jaggedy and not awesome right now. I'm going to click to this corner and then follow the other corners and kind of return to where I started. You'll have to hit enter once you get there. And now you can see I've got this a line that's a stroke right now. It's just a black stroke, but it's basically covering the bits I want. Now, if we double click on the line, you'll see we can get these tangent handles. You'll see if I click and I click up here, it begins to curve, and we can control these curves. So I'm just going to go around here and continue clicking and just sort of making this fit as best I can. I'm giving it a little bit of room around the object. I think this one, I don't want it. I'm going to delete it and fix that. But you can have this as close to the image. I'm just kind of leaving a small border around the image. Again, I'm just cutting out around my dog here. And this will make it so that your sign isn't just a square piece, which, I just don't think always looks that great. This will conform to whatever the image is that you have chosen for your project. And so here we are just going around adding these curves to it just to give it a little more fluidity. Won't get all the way around here. Now we'll leave it connected there, kind of hard edge there as it comes into the base of that we measured in Fusion 360. Just some final cleanups here. And again, you can do this however you want. Oops, making a little mistake here. I was Control Z back. And I guess I'm pretty happy with that. So this black line is actually going to be the cutout line. So it'll be like the red strokes. I'm just going to go ahead and change that to pixels, 0.1. And we'll make it red. There he goes. So that's the what we'll be cutting out. I'm now going to fill it with a green so we can see that. That's going to help us. So we'll select the green, we'll select the image, and we're going to go over to clip and set inverse. And that should remove the anything else except what you wanted. What you will notice though here is that I think we've lost our um, the other image that's got the stroke on it. So I'm just controlling Z back, and I'm gonna copy that green image, and we'll keep that. Now we'll redo that clipping process, and now I'm just gonna go ahead and bring this. I'll actually take off the green now, and now we'll just bring it, and we'll have it. It'll snap at the bottom corners there. Perfect. And now I can get rid of the rectangle. Oh, look at it. I'm trying to grab it. May have to, yeah, come across it. There we go. So now I'm just removing the rectangle I initially drew, and there we go. Now I've got my image. It's cut out, and then I've got the cut stroke around it as well. We'll go ahead and bring the opacity back up, and then this is ready to give a test on the laser cutter. Just be aware that this image may not come out perfectly. You want to test this on cardboard first to make sure it's the way you want it. But you'll save it just like you save any other image as a PDF. And if it's done correctly, the laser cutter software should recognize that you've got a stroke around an image, and you'll be rastering or engraving the image and vectoring the exterior lines. Well, I hope that's helpful. Please let me know if you have any questions.